Everyone and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of silver has moved in the last week and how the price of silver can move in the next week. See, if you look at the chart of silver, what we have seen, silver is continuously rising, and if you look at this particular trend, what we have seen that it is forming in this particular zone and chances are high that it can go further upside. Okay, because it is moving in this zone and there is a continuous upside. We have recent years that silver mostly moves in a particular zone, so when there is a zone breakout happens, we have seen a downfall, a swing form, that is where it goes upside. If you look at this trend also, what we have seen, there is a zone breakout happens, we have seen a downfall, zone breakout happens upside, we have seen a good upside. Okay, so before I move ahead and explain you where the price of silver can move in the next week, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglive@gmail.com and one more mail ID in the description. And please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a telegram link also given in the description. You can join that too. See, 38.5 is a previous week's high. So if the price sustain above this level, probability of further upside can be seen. So once started sustaining above 38.5, probability of going towards 39.2 we can see. And if the price moving above this level, a further upside can be seen. Okay, looking at this particular chart, what we can see, there is a probability if the price sustain above 38.5 of further upside, but if it started going below a level of its high, that means it's low, what we can see, because that is a strong support as 37.8. so if the price fall below 37.8, probability of further downfall we can see towards next support of 37, then to 36.15, and from there a further downfall we can see towards $34.8. These two levels are a strong support, so a bounce back can be seen at these levels. Okay, so if we see, look at this chart, what we have seen that it is mostly moving in a zone, but after this particular level we have seen there is a continuous upside. Okay, because if we see, because the price of silver depends on a lot of factors, one of the factor is dollar index. So when dollar index rises, we see the price of silver comes down, and when dollar index moves down, we see the silver price goes up. Even it along with gold, it moves like the same. Okay, but what happens, sometimes they both moves in same direction. Okay, so in order to reduce the uncertainty, or because market is uncertain, so whenever you start in, so always try to put your SL so your capital will be safe, and trail your SL so your profit will be safe. Okay, so now let's see how the dollar index is. So let's see how dollar index is moving. See, if you look at the chart of dollar index, we can see the dollar index from 2 weeks, it is trying to rise after making a low of around $96.3. Okay, and if it sustain above this level, probability of moving towards 99 we can see, and if that goes above that particular zone, we can see the price can rise above a level of 99.5, because that is level already tested. So the price will rise above that level and it can move towards 100.4, and if that sustain, we can see it can move towards 100.7. Okay, and once the price rising above this level, it can touch a level of 102, and from there a further upside can be seen towards 102.6, then to a level of 103.5, then to a level of 104.7. Okay, and then a further upside can be seen. But if the price didn't sustain that particular level, this bigger pattern is showing a downside. Okay, so probability can be high if it started falling below 97.9, a further fall can be seen towards 97, then to a level of 96.9, then to a level of 96.3. If that level goes further down, then we can see it can move towards 95.6, then to a level of 95.1. If the price started falling below this level, chance of touching 37.5 we can see, and from there a level of 37. If the price fall below this level, probability of touching 37.1 we can see, then to a level of 36.8, and from there a next support can be seen at 36.3, then to a level of 36.13. Okay, and if the price fall below that particular level, chances of crossing a level of 35.4 we can see, because this is already being weak, so we can see the price can fall further down towards 35.2. Okay, and when there is a zone breakout, we can see it can move towards 34.8, which is a strong support, so a bounce back can be seen, or if it moves below that level, we can see a further fall. But suppose if the price started sustaining this level, a further upside can be seen towards 38.5, which is a resistance 1, and from there a further rise can be seen towards 39.13, and then a further upside can be seen towards next level, that is coming at a level of $39. Okay, because we have seen this level of after 12 years, so probability of going after 38.9 to a level of 39.5, and from there a further upside can be seen towards 40.5 to a level of 40.8. So best you can do, you can trail your SL by 0.5 this level.